my body and soul. Have me under control.
Nothing else sounds as good as
WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Is when I start talking and don't put on the mics. And we are back with you for another segment of our Activated Mornings program here on WEFM. It's the Wednesday after Carnival Tuesday, and a lot of people are yawning, a lot of people are stretching, a lot of people are consuming coffee. A lot of people need some toothpicks to keep their eyes open, man. Don't worry, if it's one day of the week, I probably need to watch the clock. Watch the clock today. But do some work in between while watching the clock, yeah? But watch the clock today, right? 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock or whatever time you leave, it soon come.
If they only watch that clock, Roleza, it ain't moving to go
one
way.
But glance up every now and again. But you know what I used to do? So this is like how you maximize on your vacation time, right? So it's Carnival Monday, Tuesday, public holidays. So put in for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Right? So I get a whole week, but only 3 of those are coming out of my vacation days.
Smart move.
Yeah. All right. So it's our Talk to Us segment. So do we have a call here? Dave, good morning. Dave Roberts.
Hello.
Morning.
Hello?
Hey, Dave, we're hearing you loud and clear. Go right ahead.
All right. I don't know why I am not okay. Yeah, well, you know something? Commenting on the just concluded festival, I am a good listener. I try to look at the finer points and all of. By the way, I would like you to tell me if, with all this talk about tourism and so on, can our country, through the hotels that we have here, have they reached 1,000 accommodation yet?
Room stock? I'm not sure.
I like that, because I'm hearing so much about tourism and there was always a concern for how much people we can really accommodate in the hotels, in whatever hotels we have here. So I'm not sure if you have reached 1,000. I like those who listen to bring me up to date with that, because for something like Carnival, for instance, you hear thousands of people come back and so on. A lot of them will be putting up with their family and that sort of thing. But I'll be glad to hear that we have reached 1,000 accommodation in terms of people come into our country for whatever the occasion is and so on. Yeah, I must congratulate our Calypsonians, and that seemed to be a real grain industry now. Some will make it, some won't, but I was really happy, pleased with the kind of topics that, those Calypsonians dealt with for the season. And they know, they are conscious of what is happening in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Even some of the more big popular names didn't get to make it, but I love the message coming out in the double entendre in where our calypso is concerned. The double meaning calypsos. I feel good. that they can express their that any disguise that we are faced with in this country from the powers that be, especially. I think the Calypsonians are well aware, are well abreast, and I just hope they can continue to be the watchdogs, watchmen of our country, and in whatever simple way, get it across to to our nation, stimulate critical thinking, and that's what I like about Calypso. In fact, Calypso is the biggest thing I look forward to, really, to see how to appreciate how our artists are thinking and so on. All right, so congratulations to all those who made such an important contribution to the art form. I feel good that it is here to stay, and that the future looks good, especially with some of the younger people coming on stream and that sort of thing. Right. So that nostalgia that you guys played, is that is that bank still operating, Roleza and
Well,
Dave, you tell
Dianna?
me.
Is that
it's. I
It
don't
might be.
think it's more for your gender to tell me.
That I'm saying.
Yeah, let me hear you guys. I wonder if that bank closed down or it is still fun. I don't think that bank would close down.
Oh, well,
Actually, bank?
our bank was never open, but do you invest
love
in
that.
such?
You're speaking for the two of you, eh?
Do you? Yes, I'm speaking for both of us. Do you invest in such?
If I have, of course,
Correct.
I wouldn't shy away from that.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't
I
shy
hope
away
that
from
you've
that.
had proper returns on those investments.
Well, I maybe I need a gratuity or something like that where that bank is concerned.
Yeah.
But that bank, I think, once we are alive and well, but you woman, you can give me a good account of that. So I just wanted to know if the bank is still open, so that if today or tomorrow I rise again, I can enter the bank, with confidence. Have a good day.
I saw what you did there, Dave. Just go away. Goodbye, Dave.
Love you guys.
All right, take care, Dave. Yes. Sorry, we have another call. Hi, Jeff. Morning.
Good morning, Angels. How are you doing? I hope they still have money to deposit in the bank.
Well, you have to know which bank you're going to. Not Dianna and I for sure.
Well, exactly. I know he's gloating because I guess Mazat won. So you happy about that? Yeah. Let I continue to be laugh about that. That's all he might have to laugh about. But you want about hotels. Let him find about the hotels. You see all those planes at the airport? All right. But Dave is something else, man. Something else. But
yeah, I know y'all just
please.
miss Dave when he not on, you know that?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
We like to fight back to Dave because we know where he's going with his stuff will come on. But silly season, politics now hit it from today.
I roll my eyes,
So,
Jeff. I roll my eyes. Oh gosh.
yeah. As the queens, like Anita said, he was looking for a queens. Queen seems like he's staying away from St. Vincent. You probably know why. He goes to all other countries, but he never want to appear in St. Vincent. He probably knows why. There's a Calypsonian up here that sings all these, what I call, that they would like, but he's afraid to set foot in St. Vincent and Grenadine. He's afraid to go. But he will step there, he will sing all these calypso, and they play it all the time on certain radio station, but the guy cannot set foot. I shouldn't say cannot, but he's not setting foot in St. Vincent. He's not. He wants to go, but he's afraid to go. Why? Anyway, but I enjoy the carnival. I thoroughly enjoyed. But Saturday night it was long, I guess because of rain. We went to bed at 6:15.
This start late. This start after 11.
Yes. Yeah, because my wife and I was at a friend's house, you know, having a little get together, and I took my laptop with me to watch it from there. And I mean, minutes to 12, nothing per se. Just started. I messaged Kojo's sister. She didn't answer the phone, but then she messaged me back maybe about 8 minutes to 12 and said it's now starting. I said, what? We got home and we watched it from there. We fell asleep on the chair, woke back up. 6:15. This thing got ended. I said, wow. And then next day, 3:15. But I enjoyed the Calypso though. Soca Monarch, I enjoy that. I really do. That was good. And like I say, Steel and Glitter, I guess it has some glitches, but the gentleman I spoke was very nice. He assured me that he would send me a link. I think he did, but I didn't have a chance to look at the link. I said, well, I have time after Carnival to do such thing, but they were glad I called, and they said I should keep in touch with them because they want to get some feedback from us over here as to what is going on, you know, how we like the what could be improved, things like that. So, but all in all, it was good. It was good. Enjoy yesterday. I bet the glitches I saw. Your good friend Crystal all over the place.
All over.
And all over. And this morning, I probably got maybe about 50 pictures from Sesmaki for Juve. So I watched him on the stage Juve morning. I haven't even looked at them as yet. Maybe about 50 pictures. But he always keep me abreast of whatever is going on in St. Vincent's. Fun, whatever is going on, he keep me abreast. I like that. So, all right. So enjoy the rest of the day.
All right, you as well, Jeff.
All right.
Thanks.
Take it easy.
All right, so somebody else calling. Morning, Queens.
Oh, he gone?
He gone?
So he gone, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, so Jeff brought up a point there with regards to the Soca Monarch. Soca Monarch didn't start until after 11, I think, and persons did not leave until, all right, say the other part. Hi, caller, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to the staff. As we tell the lady, time wasting and time going. Time longer than twine. Well, do you know who's speaking here? When did they come? Mr. Trigger Edge, most popular boy on the radio. Well, as we see with the Calypsonian, well, when Zangi come on, man Zangi, I was real on the ball when they come. But as we say, good product. you know, and you could go on and the young ones and them could learn. And in the rural areas, in the carnival, I feel they must stretch it a little more and get a little more activities. You know, and everything will run smooth, and then you come it right into Kingston now. Then you got the end, you got the Calypso final, you got the Soca Monarch Saturday night, and then and Monday you got Juve, and then Monday evening you got the jump up now with the Josie, and then you come straight into Mardi Gras right home on Tuesday morning. This is mass on the street. It was really, really, really amazing when they come. I want to wish them all the best. You keep up the good work. I'm continue to listen.
All right. Thank you, caller.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hey, Queens. Morning.
Hello?
Morning. Go ahead, Queens.
What's up?
We did.
Dave Roberts is talking about the hairy bank. Was it that he's talking about?
He spoke about many things, Queens.
No, I heard him talking about bank, but I didn't know what bank he was talking about.
Yeah, it was
hairy bank.
Yeah, it was Hairy Bank. I played that for nostalgia today.
Yeah, so that song came out in 2001. So next year it's gonna be 25 years.
It's 2001. How the internet tell me 2007? Huh? The internet told me 2007.
Well, that's probably when they put it on the YouTube. YouTube probably wasn't around at that time. But it was the road march in 2001. I'm 100% sure of that.
I guess I can watch for it, trust me.
100% sure. When WLIB, that's a radio station in New York, first played it, people calling the guy had to play it 3 times on the same time when he first played. People would be calling up the station and say, play Hairy Bank, and then the DJ would start laughing. And another DJ from the station say, well, he don't know if he could play that song. He's going to have to check with the management. but they eventually played it. I heard it was banned in Barbados. And there was... Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead. No, I had to chuckle there with it being banned in Barbados.
Yeah. And the Punch newspaper, that's now defunct newspaper from Trinidad, they had an article there where a female Calypsonian or soca artist in Trinidad, her songs were banned in Trinidad because it's some word called Dame. Dame is maybe a slang from the past. And her song was banned. And she said, how come you playing this foreigner song, Harry Banks, and you ban my song? She said, I never heard about Harry Banks. I heard about Barclays Bank. I heard about Scotia Bank. And she was upset. That was the article. But it brings back memories when that first song. And when that song came out, Posa couldn't get a visa to come to America. Posa lost a lot of money when that song came out. I used to be going in Brooklyn and I see there would be 3 posters for Saturday night, wait for 3 different shows. And then he couldn't make it. He had to keep going to the embassy in Barbados and couldn't get a visa. I think he got a visa like 3 months later. So he lost a lot of money. I started for him where he could have made a lot of money, a lot more money out of that song. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's it for now.
All right. Thanks, Queens.
Bye.
Wait, me not realize Queens talk about everything else I said what Jeff said, but anyways.
Talking about Calypso, right? Roleza, you watched Calypso from start to finish?
No.
But you watched, okay, like how far you got to?
I didn't look at it actually.
Oh, you didn't? You didn't see Zion
No, so I saw a short video with Zion and I actually had to go back and look at the caption to make sure that it was him, because this was like a significant transformation and it confused me. Even up to today, it's still confusing me. Right? I saw somebody say in the comments, so he has the ability to look decent. Well, I am paraphrasing it, right? But they say he has the ability to look decent all the time if he chose to. But it really and truly was a transformation that I couldn't... I still cannot reconcile it mentally. So yeah. So it's boy.
Zion, you trick queen, but big up yourself same way.
Yeah, well put together facially, everything. It just did not look like the same person. So yeah.
I tell you, I passed by him and I was watching this person, and I'm saying, this man look familiar and it look like it's Zion, but something about it, it's not giving Zion. And I asked one of the persons there backstage, I said, who is this Calypsonian? And the person said, oh, that's probably one of the new ones. I don't know.
So Zion, trick everybody?
Everybody.
All right. So just to get back to something that Jeff mentioned, the start time for Soca Monarch. I don't know if it's deliberate. I don't know if... Well, I remember one year in particular, they were waiting for... Like, the start time was supposed to be... What was it? 8 or 9? I think it's 9. Was supposed to be 9. And there weren't a lot... I think it's last year, there weren't a lot of persons in park. So it started maybe the same around after 11, right? And I am just... I don't know how people made it. It's only because I was up doing work. Why it is that I continue to pay attention to it, because the work is what helped to keep me awake. But I don't know how people made it in park. And the thing of it is that persons actually stayed to the very end. You know, I mean, the DJ who came on at the end, he also did a good job, and he also did a very good job. Let me just leave it there. He did a very good job. And because I was almost a little bit concerned that persons probably came just to see Fire and Skinny perform, and then because of the late time that they were going to leave, but persons stayed. So commendations to those who stayed right through. But to have to attend an event that is slated to start at 9 and the sun going to meet you up at the event, I think that I don't know, maybe I shouldn't probably talk because I wasn't in attendance and people stayed, but I don't know how people made it. This is me and my older age talking here.
I think the I think the revelers probably don't mind. They say that they stayed until Monday morning from Sunday night. Yeah.
But you see that staying from Sunday night into Monday is understandable because it's Juve next, right? So I could get that, and you want for persons to be able to stay in town to participate in Juve. But I do wonder what is going to happen with the use of, we say Baygon, but the proper thing is insecticide spray. The use of insecticide sprays at our events, because I noted that part of the event had to be held up in order to put out a fire. And I know Rodney mentioned that a meeting was held with the crews, and on camera, it looks really great to see all people think, a friend of mine from Barbados like, y'all do this because we look so wild. The session looks so wild in terms of people with the bay guns and the flames in the air and everything. But for what happened, and I mean, it's also the potential of what could possibly happen. It was just a little bit disheartening to see that the part of the event had to be held up in order to put out the fire, and the crews need to recognize that, yes, they are there and they're having their fun. Yes, we like to have that as part of our carnival celebrations, because one of our other taglines that we've sort of adopted is we do party normal, and that does do the portrayal of we do party normal. But, they have to be mindful of their actions because it could have longer term consequences. So I suppose maybe there might be another discussion again in terms of what's going to happen going further with the use of insecticide, particularly at the Sokomonak events and maybe even rural events on our whole. So, yeah. And with that, we are going to head on out of this Talk to Us segment and head directly into today's Community Dateline.